Then what is the framework initiated by government and maybe other stakeholders to reduce unemployment and crime in our society?
Well, in fairness to government have tried to create different opportunities. I don't know how many of us have heard about UWIN. UWIN was a federal government initiative to encourage young people to go into entrepreneurship. We also know about the trader money thing where they're incentivizing market women and all that. These are, but you see, it's a little too late and a little too small from the general perspective, because not many people actually are able to benefit from those government efforts. But one key thing that government owes its citizens is the provision of infrastructure. Because when you provide infrastructure for your people will learn how to utilize those infrastructure here. I mean things like roads, you know, good access roads to places where people need to get to, things like the electricity, water and all that. Let's say, for instance, government is able to tackle the electricity challenge. They would have solved a fundamental reason why there is high rate of unemployment. Some time ago, I went to around Yaba area where they sell clothes and people are sewing things. And when you go around there, you see all kinds of generators of different sizes. I passed my neighbor's size, the other bigger size, the other bigger size, clusters of generators everywhere, on top of roof, on the ground, on the road, on the corners and all that.
And the noise was so much too.
So much noise, so much pollution, and people are just trying to find a way to survive. They are making clothes. They're sewing different kinds of things, bed sheet, pillowcases and all that. And the demand for the product that they are creating is huge. But yet, government cannot provide that basic thing called electricity, which you could just easily plug. Think about how easy it would be for somebody to set up a barbing salon. Everybody's hair grows.
Of course.
And you must cut it. So if it's that easy to just buy a clipper and you get a corner shop, and if anybody's hair in your environment needs to be cut, he comes there and cuts the hair. Just cutting hair alone from 50 to 100 people every month is enough to make you, honestly. Make a lot of money. And everybody's hair grows every month. So they will repeat that visit to your barbing shop every day. But what do you see? You see a lot of people, they start barbing salon, they can't find electricity, the cost of fuel is too high, the cost of maintenance of the generator is too high. If they have to hire any labor, it's too expensive. So government has to really come out and create this enabling environment if they are really serious about cutting down the rate of unemployment in our society.
Especially this electricity, power of a thing. I mean, I don't know how long, how many years. More than 2 decades now. What is 2 decades now? We'll be talking about electricity. They keep on promising and promising. A lot of, small enterprises have already closed down because of lack of electricity for them to power their business and all that. So I think government is high time, really, if we are really touched. And what is more worrisome is that every year our students keep on graduating. Government joins thousands, millions that have no job. And so they really need to be very, very proactive to think of where will these students now be when they graduate, when they finish their youth service and all that. And I don't really know. I don't really know what they are doing and what is holding us back that we will not be able to succeed in this power. Especially, I pray that as we are discussing now, those concerned are hearing us, and please do something and do it very, very fast, because so that we will not be overwhelmed with the youth that have no job. It's almost coming to that level. Please, our government, those concerned, do that very, very fast to save a lot of situation. Okay? Any pragmatic approach to consider in stemming the tides of unemployment and crime?
Yes, there is quite a lot that you see, especially for young people, as you're growing up, you need to be able to sit down and watch where is the money going now, because wherever the money is going, that's where employment is likely to be heading. For instance, a couple of years ago, it was in the oil industry. And a lot of people were paying attention in the oil sector, and investments were coming into the oil sector. and they were employing people. I mean, well-paid jobs were going there. But now it's not the same, because a lot of people in the world, they are no more buying petroleum products as we used to see, because electric cars are
They're
out.
finding alternatives.
Okay, the alternative power that they are using to power their machines and their cars. So not much money is going into that direction anymore. So where's the money going? The money is going into the technology industry. Okay, so that is where, if you look at the top 10 richest people in the world, all of them are all technology entrepreneurs, technology businesses. They are all the people who, all the Amazon owners, the Facebook, the Google, the Uber, and so on and so forth that you think about. All of them, they are the technology people. In other words, that is where the money is going. And those are the places where you can get very good employment opportunities. And what do you need to do? You need to begin to upskill yourself, and right skill yourself in the direction of where the money is going. Because even though there is unemployment, there are also underemployment in some sectors.
Yes.
Okay, like in technology sector, there is underemployment because there are not enough people that have the skills that they require to fill the roles that exist in those sectors. So what do you do as a young person who wants to take advantage of opportunity? You start reskilling yourself. That's what they call getting digital literacy. Digital literacy is not just about taking phone and you know how to do selfie, that's not digital literacy. You need to sit down and learn basics of technology. That's what they call keyboarding skill. You should be able to know how to sit down and type something on a keyboard, not being fastest finger on your phone in chatting. Do you understand? You should be able to sit down and learn keyboarding. Now with digital knowledge, digital skill, and keyboarding alone, you have already positioned yourself for entry into this technology world. Then if you can take a little bit step further and learn the basics of the internet, because that is where the businesses are being done on the internet. The basics of the internet, CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. These are the basics of the internet. If you can go a little bit and learn that one, you even enhance your opportunity a little bit more. If you even want to hit it big, then you go into software development, programming, learn PHP, learn JavaScript, Angular, learn React, and so on. Some of these skills that they are ready to pay you thousands of dollars. You don't even need to go to those countries to earn that much. The internet makes it possible for you to work from anywhere you are. When you are sitting on a computer, it shouldn't be how you will use it to send scam mails to people and claim that you're a woman and they should send you transport so they can, you don't need all that. If you learn some of these skills that I'm telling you about, you will actually earn far much more than anybody that you will find around you. Because they'll pay you global salaries in dollars. I know a couple of people who earn up to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every month working remotely from their computer in their homes. All you need is your skill, your laptop, and internet access, and access to electricity. And you are ready to start making all that money. So, in other words, don't allow the limitations of governments in providing the opportunities and the infrastructure that they require to be something that will deter you from going forward to create a future for yourself. You owe yourself success more than anybody else. Do you want to look at yourself 10 years from now and say, I'm happy for the man that I have become? If the answer to that question is yes, then you need to burn the midnight oil, learn these skills, and take that bold step. And you will see that your life will be turned around in not so much a distant time.
This is VVView.